Alright, cool. Coming up next to the stage is a comic visiting from Portland, Oregon. He's funny as shit. Give it up for the very funny Jonas Barnes.
Dirty show. Gotta have fun with this tonight, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming out. So, how many people here have been to New York? Pretty much everybody. Nice. I just moved to New York about a year and 2 months now from Portland, Oregon.
Woo!
Yeah, it's alright, you can woo. I moved away for a reason, though. I love the place, but they're full of fucking weak people. That's my problem. They are. Just weak fucking people, dude. Like, I moved over here, and my friends over there were like, you gotta be careful in New York. People in New York are assholes. They're dicks. So I get it. Like, I know the movies, I know the stereotypes. They're like, no, it's serious. They're assholes, man. I found out really quick, people in New York are not assholes. They're actually very helpful, but they don't have time for shit. Which means that they're bluntly helpful. I asked a dude out in Times Square when I moved there, I say, excuse me, sir, where's the nearest Wells Fargo? He goes, fucking 2 blocks left, and then he vanished like Dracula. If I would have asked that shit anywhere else in the country, anywhere else, Portland, down south, anywhere, would have been completely different. Would have been like, excuse me, sir, where's the nearest Wells Fargo? They'd be like, well, I don't know, what kind of Wells Fargo do you need? I mean, do you need a branch or an ATM? Because they're in different directions and I don't want to send you to the wrong place. I mean, fuck it, how much money do you need? I got 20 in my pocket, I could probably just help you out. These people, fuck them, they've had no trauma in their life whatsoever. If I have a guy answer a question like that to me, I want to push him on the ground and tit fuck him in front of his friends. I'm happy to be here. I actually moved over here with my girlfriend. We drove from Portland, Oregon to New York City in a moving truck, which is a 49-hour drive. And we didn't kill each other at the end, which means that we're getting married. Right? Oh, no, we're not. We're not getting married, actually. It's just, but we thought about it. We thought about it because we're both comics. We're like, hey, we'd be fucking great parents. No. Terrible idea. If you ever see 2 comedians and want to have a kid, you do whatever you can in your power to stop that shit from happening. We'd fuck that kid's life up. Are you kidding me? Have you ever had this thing where you got caught smoking? Your parents were like, I'm going to make you smoke the whole pack to teach you a lesson. We would do that with everything. Poor fuck comes home with mushrooms. Sorry, son, you're going to eat the whole bag. It's like, but that's 4 ounces, Dad. Like, well, looks like we're going to go on a journey full of nightmares and darkness. I'd feel horrible if he came home with a bunch of coke, right? 3.5 8 balls or something. Be like, fuck, son, you're gonna be up for about a month. We're gonna find out how good the quality is by how fast you have to shit. I want to tell you guys a quick story. I had a friend that came out of the closet to me in my senior year because this is something like, I don't like homophobia. I think it's a really shitty mindset. And one of my friends came out of the closet to me senior year. He was a good friend of mine, but he was always that touchy guy friend, the dude that always went in for the hug instead of the handshake, you know? You know who he is. He always had a girlfriend, but you never met her, okay? We get who he is. So he comes over and he puts his arm around me. He's like, Jonas, I got something really crazy to tell you. I'm like, what's up, man? He's like, this is really hard for me to say, and I hope you're okay with me after this. And like at this point, I think he fucked my girlfriend. Like that's the way he's building it up, you know? And I was like, no, dude, it's fine. What's up? And he looks me right in the eyes, takes a big, dramatic, deep breath, and this whole thing is just like, I like dick, Jonas. He said it exactly like that, by the way, which really fucked me up because I was senior in high school. I'm still pretty immature and I kind of want to laugh in his face, but I'm not an asshole, so I don't because I know exactly what's going on. Because the only other scenario is that he's some weird dick aficionado, and I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to be like, oh, you're gay, DJ? That's awesome. He's like, no, I just like the vein structure in some of them. You're fucking weird. Like, I don't want that. I was like, oh, you're gay, dude. That's cool. He gave him a hug, and like everything was cool. But then within 2 minutes, he asked me if I ever thought that I could be gay. It's a little fucking forward in that situation, don't you think? I don't think you can come out of the closet and then immediately try to recruit my ass. It's a little quick. Told him I didn't think I could, and he's like, why? I was like, well, I don't know, it's a pretty cut and dry answer. I mean, I know what the reaction to every dick that I've seen in my life has been. It's never been positive. Never seen a dick and then went, ooh, like never. We're all adults, we've all watched porn. I'm never excited when that weird man ass and ball shot shows up in porn. That shot that nobody asked for, by the way. Nobody sat down in the cutting room and was like, we need more taint in this one, dude. That's what we need. Even my gay friends are like, that's a little much. You want to pan out, Tarantino? Alright, I got one more joke. I'm gonna get out of here. I work on Sirius XM, and we have a lot of we talk about mixed martial arts and comedy. And we had a guy call up and ask if there's anything we wouldn't do for $1 million, which is kind of a fucked up question because you really have to think about how much of a piece of shit you really are. Because that list gets real short the longer you think. All right. Turns out I won't play Russian roulette because if I lose, I won't be able to use the money. Won't kill anybody that I don't know. My co-host threw me on the spot and said, would you let a guy fuck you for $1 million? I was like, oh yeah. Without a question. He's like, really? You would? You'd let a guy fuck you for $1 million? I was like, yeah, my girlfriend stuck her finger in my ass and it was awesome and it was for free. Of course I would do it, alright? I'm not even being gay at that point. I'm being financially responsible. Alright, you guys, that's my time. You've been fucking great. Thank you so much.
God, that motherfucker looks like a middle-aged Pixar character, doesn't he? Jesus Christ. Each of us should just look in the mirror and say a prayer of gratitude right now. Fuck, man. God damn. Alright, coming up next on stage is a comic who I'm super fucking proud of. I knew him when he first started out and he's just been crushing it. Just came off tour with Katt Williams. Please give it up for the fucking hilarious Richie Redding.